So today I'm going to talk to you about social media and how you can start to move away from social media and get to a point where you feel like you don't need it anymore. Like it doesn't have to be a part of your life and you won't feel like you're missing out on anything and you'll actually be in a better mental place when you get rid of all these like social media apps. So I'm going to talk to you about my experience of like getting rid of social media and a mindset that might be able to help you out. So, before we begin, my name is Michael, and I help young men in their early 20s get rid of their bad habits and start to replace them with better ones, like working on entrepreneurship, journaling, meditating, and developing healthier habits. So you can check out that link in the description if you'd like to learn a little bit more about that. So my experience getting rid of social media started, it started a while ago. Um, I don't know exactly when I decided to like delete my apps, but I remember it being, it's been at least like a year or two, and I remember it being like a big deal. Like I told my friends that I was gonna delete social media, like, and delete Snapchat, and a lot of them were telling me like, "Oh, well, at least keep Snapchat because Snapchat is a way to like still communicate. Like all you have to do is use the chat." And like I guess I just had a different perspective than they did on Snapchat because what I viewed as is it's very stimulating. Like if you go into Snapchat, it's very like flashy and there's a lot of distractions. All you have to do is even if you did want to just use it for the chats, you're in that page. All you have to do is just click that right arrow or whatever, and then you're in the abyss of getting bombarded with all of these people's stories and all these people's lives, and then you just start like mindlessly scrolling. So it's that easy to get you hooked just because you want to keep Snapchat for chats. So I had that perspective and I'm glad I stuck with my decision to like get rid of it. And I also did that with Instagram. I just ended up deleting the app. And yeah, like I would say that getting rid of social media is probably like it's a good decision because you don't have these distractions, first of all, and then your mind and like what you know about the world and what you think about every day starts to actually change and naturally form on what's going on in the present moment. Like, for example, if you take a break from social media for, let's say, a month and you didn't use any of the apps for a month and you had that total separation from them, well, what you'd start to realize is that like if you just go about living your daily life the same, and you don't change too much else besides taking those apps away, your mind is going to be way more, you're going to be like viewing things differently. Like your focus is going to be on what's actually happening. Like at work, you're going to be able to like process what's happening better at work. In school, if you're in school, you're going to be able to like process what's happening better in school. And so your perception is going to be closer to the actual like truth of what's going on. If you're addicted to social media and you use it consistently, your perception of the truth is going to be based on all the information you're receiving from social media. So anything you see about politics, anything you see about like wealth, anything you see about success, like all those topics are like planting seeds in your brain and developing your perspective. And so now, if you are constantly using these apps and you're going about your daily life, the way you view your perception at work is going to be formed on what social media, the seeds that social media has planted into your brain. And so you're going to be viewing it in that lens, and you'll find that it's going to be more filled with anxiety and fear. And because your perception is made up of what social media has given you, you're going to be finding things in your real life to support what social media has been telling you. Like if if social media has been telling you that the world is terrible, like if it's been telling you that, man, our economy is messed up right now, the world's terrible. Now, when you go by your daily life and, a bad thing happens or someone says like a bad thing, then you tie that perception that was given to you from social media to the thing that happened in your real life. And so it's constantly just like reinforcing that perception that was developed from social media. So I would say that that is the worst part about social media, is that it's influencing your brain in a like negative state. And so if you feel like anxiety, you feel depression, try to get off of social media, because what you'll realize is that when you do separate yourself from these things, then, like I said, your perspective actually begins to form on what's actually going on. Because the truth is what's actually going on. The truth is not what these apps are telling you. So your mind just naturally like narrows into the truth when you take a separation from these apps. So how can you start to move away from them? Well, first of all, the bare minimum thing that you can do is to get rid of the notifications. So if you get a notification on your phone, and you click on it right away, like you're getting hooked in. The way that a mindset that has helped me is like you can view these notifications as like fishing rods. Like these apps are treating you like a fish. And like anytime you click on this notification, you just became a fish and you ate the bait. Like it sounds stupid, doesn't it? Makes you feel dumb. And it kind of does make you realize like it is dumb. Like if you get a notification, you click on it right away. Like in an overview, it's pretty stupid, right? So that's a mindset that has helped me is first of all, view notifications in that way. And second of all, get rid of your notifications. Turn them off. All you have to do is go into your settings and turn off your notifications. Another mindset that might be helpful with this is like you can view it as like a rat trap. So if you've ever set up a rat trap and you've put cheese on the rat trap or you've put like peanut butter, that's what these notifications are. They're traps. Like, do you really want to be a rat? Because that's what these notifications like will sort of make you if you just like click it right away. You see a notification, you click it. So maybe that mindset will help you. And then yeah, another thing is delete the apps. Like just challenge yourself, delete the app and see how long you can go without using it. And also if you tell your friends like, "Hey, I'm gonna delete social media, so reach me on my phone, on texting, or call me if you need me. Like I won't be on social media anymore." And if you get any kickback from that, then just understand that they don't have the perspective that you now have, and just trust your own decision in doing it, you know? Like you know that it's going to be better for you if you get rid of these apps. So there should be no reason for you to like follow their influence of like them wanting you to keep it. Just go ahead and delete it. And yeah, just another thing to note is that you're probably gonna like re-download the app at some point because if you've been addicted to it for a while, then once you take it away, it's not going to be this just like miraculous process where you're like, I'm done with this for good. Like, I bet like the first week you might reinstall it in the same week, which is okay. All you're trying to do is increase the amount of time that you're away from it, away from this mindless scrolling, away from all these distractions. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully, these mindsets can help you out. And yeah, again, check out that link in the description if you feel like you could use some more help. And yeah, hit that like button and I appreciate you watching.